What's up, guys? Darnell here with MWsportscards, bringing you a little preview of what to expect for the 2019 National Sports Collectors Convention in Chicago this year. Now, granted, I've just been a few years, so I'm no major expert on this, but I can tell you things that I have learned about Nationals, the do's and don'ts, kind of per se, and kind of what to expect. All right. So with that being said, one of the big questions is, well, how much money do I take to Nationals with me? And when I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, and the best answer I can give you is only take what you can afford to spend. I mean, that's plain and simple. It's kind of, people, oh, that's a cop-out answer. Well, really, it's the truth. Just bring what you think that you can afford to spend on cards or sports memorabilia, in general. Just that's what it is. What it is. When it comes to money, I'll tell you this: be patient. Oh, be patient, because if you've never been to Nationals, as soon as you come busting through them front doors, you are going to be very, very overwhelmed. This year, I'm looking at the seating chart right now, kind of the booth chart in front of me. And it looks like just plain booths, they have them numbered. It looks like around 1,165 is what I'm seeing. So, you got to think, there's 1,165 vendors set up to peddle cards. So, be patient. Spend wisely, especially if you plan on being there for a few days, because you definitely do not want to get there the first day and just run through every dime that you got, especially if you're going to be there 2 or 3 days or for the full 4 days of the show. Spend wisely. Search. Now, there are going to be guys, I can't knock these guys for this, but you got to think. They had to pay, I think it was like, I want to say it's like $1,500 for a booth. So you got to think, these guys have to make $1,500, plus travel expenses and everything right off the top to be able to make anything profit. So if you think that you're just going to come in there on Wednesday or Thursday and just find awesome, amazing deals, you're going to be sadly mistaken. You're going to see some cards that are going to be above eBay prices. You're going to see cards that are going to be below eBay prices. To find the really, really good deals, you are going to have to search. There are going to be tons and tons and tons of cards to sort through. You can find good deals. You can find the $20, $25 autographs in a $5 box. I've seen it many a times. Like I said, I've only been in the past 2 years. But this is just kind of on my experience, and I've found that. I found the $25, the $30 autographs in the $5 box. It's achievable for sure. Now, granted, you start getting into later Saturday and Sunday. People are packing up, they're ready to go home. In the show, you can probably find some good deals. But don't think if you show up on Wednesday or Thursday right off the jump that you're going to find the most amazing deals. Now, granted, these guys are willing to wheel and deal. Just so be prepared to negotiate a little bit. They got some wiggle room on stuff, so they'll come off of it. According to basically, I guess, what it is. So basically, how the show is set up is for a better way to say this, it's like basically how a convention center or something would set up, basically like a flea market, but think of a flea market with nothing but sports cards and sports memorabilia. There is a case breaks pavilion that sits off to the right when you come in the front. When you come in the front doors, sits off to the right, kind of up, elevated above the rest of the show. Down from it on the right hand side is going to be where they had the autograph signings, TriStar, all that stuff. Where the guys will be there signing all the autographs, things like that. And then it'll just be basically a wide open convention center, like a ballroom, Huge room set up with nothing but booths, like a local card show on steroids. And then down through the middle, they have it set up, and that's where you're going to find your bigger vendors. Upper Deck, Topps, Panini, Blowout, Dave and Adams, Fanatic, Beckett, you know, companies like that. And then you're going to have the other companies off of it, ComC, and some of the little smaller ones, JSA. PSA is set up in the breakers, kind of where they're set up at. So they're kind of up out of the way. Cool thing that PSA does is you can go to the PSA booth and get a free slabbed card with your face in it. Last year it was like a full body shot, you know, encased in a slab like they do graded cards. This year they're doing like a headshot and putting on a T206 tobacco card or whatever it is. You know, and that'd be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting one of them done. So, some of my main objectives while I go to Nationals this year is I got to get my autograph Maker's Mark bottle with Tom Brady and Gronk's autograph on it. I had to get that authenticated. I've already reached the JSA. They are doing authenticating on site, so going to drop that off with them on Wednesday as soon as we get there. Panini, I got some Panini redemptions that have been sitting on my account for a long time, so I'm going to get them redeemed. See maybe if I can't get a white box or something like that. One of my favorite things about Nationals is be prepared for wax. You're probably going to find your best price on wax all year long at the Nationals. I mean, you can find some really good deal on wax. So that's kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier, is be very patient with your money. Don't get in there and see a ton of wax and be like, oh shit, you know, I'm just going to spend all my money on wax. And then, you know, as you're walking around, then you might miss out on some things that you really want. You are going to be overwhelmed by some of the stuff that you'll see at this show. You know, you could walk by a guy's booth, and one whole side of a guy's booth might be nothing but Michael Jordan Fleer rookie cards. You will see the big things in the hobby out at the Nationals. It's amazing. It is so much fun. You know, the one, you know, kid in a candy store, if you're as an adult, and if you're a collector, you know, kids as well that are huge into this. But I mean, dude, it is amazing. It's awesome. I love it. Like I said, this is my third year in a row, and I look forward to many more years to come. It's going to be awesome. It is going to be so awesome. So some other little tips that I like to give out is, if you are coming to the Nationals and you have a stack of cards that you want to get graded, this is what I recommend to you. If it's high-end stuff, then I recommend, you know, then to have it graded. But if it's smaller PC stuff that don't have like super great, tremendous value, and you just want to get graded, send that stuff in at a later time. Day of show to get something graded, $75. BGS and PSA is $75 a card at the Nationals. So if it is a big money item, then $75 on a big money card isn't going to make that much difference. But you know, if it's just smaller PC stuff, wait and send that in at a later time when you can get stuff graded for, you know, $20, $30 a card, or even lower than that, just depending on how much stuff you want to get graded. Really, that's really about it for me. Enjoy yourself, have fun, look around, sort through cards people have set up on their tables. You know, for you to set through $1 cards, $2 cards, $5 cards, it's worth it. Sit down, sort through that stuff. You can find some really good deals and stuff like that. Have your head on a swivel, man. Pay attention to people walking around you. Look at, people bring cards. People are looking to will and deal stuff that they brought. So you might be able to find some good deals just walking around in the crowd. But the main thing is have fun and enjoy yourself. That's what it's all about. That's what this hobby's all about. Just have a good time. With that being said, everybody if you're coming from wherever in the part of the country to go to Chicago, be safe travels. Hope to meet some of you all there. Everybody be good. Peace.